Hi everyone, welcome back to Pages and Paper. I am Diana and I'm happy to have you here with me today as I set up for the month of March. Hard to believe it is March already, but here we are. And I am planning in this planner, which is the Faded Chronicle A5, and it's the Faded Chronicle Complete Planner. If you're not familiar with the Faded Chronicle Complete, it has two different weekly spreads. So it has a weekly spread that is kind of a mix of a horizontal and a dashboard. And then it also has a vertical spread. So the way I've been using it is I've been using the vertical spread to do some journaling and memory keeping, kind of what happened throughout the week. And then I've been using this spread as a what I want to happen this week or what I'm planning to happen this week. So I've been really liking that. There are so many different ways of using them. So loving, yes. So, but today we are going to plan in the monthly for March. And I think we will also set up kind of like an overview for the month. And I usually put gratitude here. So I think we're going to do that in here. For January, this is kind of what I did. I did a mix of just mild liners, some minimal stickers, and a calendar there, the month here. February, same type of thing. And now March, not sure what we're gonna do yet. But let's start with, well, I know I wanna use these stickers. So this is Hand Can Plan. These were from her Advent box, which was amazing this year. She really set up everything so that it was, she gave us plenty of stuff for every season. So she has some large deco, she has some washi. This is for spring. She has the smaller deco, which is just beautiful. She has a large box. She gave us some little words and phrases. She gave us the calendar. She gave us the month with the deco on it. Some large boxes, some large washi, and another large deco. So this was all for, and there's probably a few other things. Oh yeah, and then she gave us like these. So I may have missed a few things, but basically the Advent box was all of this, but for all 4 seasons. And then a lot more other things she gave us, yeah. But anyway, this is, oh, and these. I may use those too. So anyway, this is not a video about how much I love Hand Can Plan, but I do love her. So, and then I'm going to use I think I'm going to use these month scripts just because I feel like they're big enough that they'll fit there nicely and they'll be bold enough. And I did use them here, and I believe in January too. I just love that script. Yeah. So these are from Planner Monkey Co. Love that shop also. So I think I'm going to start off by using the washi here. I'm not sure if this is going to fit. So I've been using a lot of Hobonichi Cousin kits. Oh, look at that. This will fit perfectly. So I'm going to just put this here, a thick washi, to kind of fill in these days at the bottom. And I've been using where's my ruler? I've been using this metal ruler for quite a while. It has like a sharper edge to it so that I can just very easily tear off stickers. Okay, and then actually I could just use this here. I'm just gonna use this one. It's a little harder to tear if you have like a little piece. But since we only need this these 2 days in March, I'm just gonna put this in here. So that's fun. Okay. So that I'm gonna use the thick washi. Gives it a lot of color. I could also do these boxes up here, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll wait and see. All right, what else? Put in the March sticker. And sometimes I like to layer things. And I'm gonna line it up so that these are kind of on the line like that. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just gonna put this little flower there. Okay, so we have March, we have washi down. I'm gonna leave these blank up there. Not blank, but I'm just gonna leave those empty. And then I think I'm just gonna fill it in with some cute deco. So we have some room up here. I haven't really been using this sidebar for too much, so I think I'm gonna use something down here. This cute little house, but I think I moved that up too far. I think I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, and you could white the calendar out there, down there if it bothers you, but it doesn't really bother me. And why don't we put in the events, and then we can always decorate this more later. So let's see what we've got going on this month. But I'm gonna pull out, do I wanna do a yellow or a green? I have these two Moxie dot markers. I have this, it might be too bright. Let's see what else I've got down here. I have so many things. I have this mild liner. I have this mild liner. I have these two. So I think we'll use the yellow and maybe this one. I feel like that's, I don't know. Test this green in here. We have this green. Actually, I kind of like that. I have this green. Then I have this yellow. I like that. This is the Anaconda dual tip markers. This is an apple. I don't think I want to use that. Then I have this Flare dual tip brush pen. Don't love that either. I mean, I like them, but don't get me wrong. I like them, but not for this spread. That color is pretty good. But I don't think I want to actually write in green. I always tend to write in like black. No, actually, no, I kind of like the other one better. And all right, so I think we're gonna use that one and this one. So this is the green Tombow dual brush pen, and this is the Moxie Life or mild liner highlighter. So anyway, I'm going to put, oh shoot, okay. I'm going to put in a few things that are going on. So on the 10th, Tuesday the 10th, I have a conference all day. So and then on the 11th, I think what I'm going to do is do the yellow for work stuff. And then on the 11th, which is personal, I'm taking a personal day. So I'm going to New York to see a show. We're seeing two strangers carry a cake across Manhattan or the city or something like that. It looks really cute. So we are going there. And I'm in northern New Jersey, so yeah. We'll take the train in. Pretty simple trip. So this will be a personal day. I'm just gonna write personal day. And let's see. On Friday the 14th, I'm sorry, Saturday the 14th, there is a book swap that I'm going to, which they've been having a lot of those lately in my community, where you can pay like $5 to get in. You bring a bag of books that you want to get rid of, that you've read, you want to pass along. And say you bring 5 books with you, you got a ticket for $5. If you bring 10 books, you got a ticket for $10. And then you put your books down, and then you can take those books with you. You choose books, you know, you're swapping books. All right, and then on the 21st, I have my niece's birthday party. They are going to be 4 and 6, which is crazy to me. And then I have my son's birthday. Gotta put that in on the 20th. And he is going to be 21. Crazy, crazy. So I'm just going to highlight this a bit with my glare. Okay. And I think I'll put a little green around that. Okay. Then I have, okay, so we have testing the week of this week, 16th through the 19th. So I'm just going to write in here. And again, I don't put a ton of work stuff in here because I do have my own work calendar. However, I do like to put dates in here that, you know, kind of affect my life, or, you know, things that I just want to be aware of before I get to work. You know what I mean? So we have testing, and then we also have testing on the 23rd and 24th. Okay, and then we also have off on the 20th. So how are we going to do this? I think I'm just going to put kind of a double thing here. Not ideal, but oh well. I have a lot going on the 20th. I also have a dermatologist appointment that day. So I'm just going to put here a little line. Because something tells me my 21-year-old is not going to want to be spending time with his mother on his 21st birthday. But we will celebrate it another time, of course. All right, and then what else do I have going on? I do, no, I don't have to mark that on here. I think that's really all I have going on for March right now, that I need to put on this calendar. I am trying to schedule a couple other things for the month, maybe with my sister, but we shall see. Okay, so now we're gonna decorate. So these are really, really cute, but I think I'm gonna save these for something else. These are cute. I think I'm gonna put Hello Spring. Now, do you know that I have all these things going on the 20th? That's also the first day of spring. So yeah, that's not happening. I can't put that on there. So I think I'm gonna put it up here though. Hello, spring. And then I have a lot of cute deco, so let's see if we can add a few of these here. I think I'm gonna add a bigger piece of decor up here. I kind of like the flowers. I could put the flowers like right in here. Yeah, let's do that. Or I could put the flowers over here. Let's do that, because I don't really use the sidebar for this planner. So I think I'm just gonna put these flowers in here. That fits perfectly. And I really like these stickers. These are washi stickers, so they're super thin, which I love for, you know, not bulking up a planner. And then I think gonna put something bigger in here, or maybe in here. I like this house. Do we want to put it here, or do we want to put it here? Let's put it here. Okay, cute, cute, cute. I like it. Is there anything else? I do think I want to just add something up here, but there's a cute, oh my gosh, there's these cute bees. The only place I love bees is in my planner. So I'm just going to take a couple of these bees off of here and scatter them around. We've got this one. And that one. That's cute. That is my March calendar all set up. I'm going to set up this page in my planner, which I use for tracking gratitude, and then this page, which I use as like a monthly dashboard. So I'm going to use this page, and I'm going to put this March sticker here. And I'm also going to use this over here. Which is cute. I'm going to just use some of these headers. And I did this for, I believe, both months so far. So for January, I did goals, projects, memories. And then for February, I just did it myself. And then, yeah, so I think we're going to use this though. So let's do goals. And then we're going to do, oh yeah, I'm going to put gratitude up here. And then I'm going to do plans. Tasks. I guess we'll put some memories in. Like some favorite memories of the month, you know. And I don't think I'm going to do projects. I'll do projects. Okay. So that, and then I think I'm just going to use this Papermate Flare to just kind of make little header thingies. Okay, and then maybe we'll add a little bit of deco on the bottom, maybe here and here. Let's see. I think we'll use a small piece of deco over here. There's there's so many good ones. So many good ones, Hannah. How could you do this to us? I like this book with the flowers. So let's add that. We'll add this over here. And then over here, I think we'll use a bigger one. Let's use the bike. Oh, I cannot wait for the spring weather. Yeah, I like that. And then I also really like these. So maybe I will use, if there's something here, how about spring into joy? Let's do that. Just make it kind of part of it, layered a little bit. Spring into joy, I like that. You know what? I will often do favorites in my other planner, but I think this would be a fun place to do it also. So let's do favorites here. I can add that in there. So this is cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so I am all set up for March. I have my dashboard page. I have my gratitude page set up. You can use this page for so many different things, but I have been using it for gratitude. I really like it. I have my monthly set up with some key dates. So yeah, we are all set. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more content from me, I hope that you will like this video and then subscribe. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.